The following program is rated U for universal audiences and is considered suitable for listeners of all ages.
This is a presentation from Dream Realm Enterprises, where dreams are our reality.
It's another episode of DBB. Welcome back to DBB. This is episode 151. I am your host, Jon Russell, and it is Black Friday here as I record, the day after Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a happy and safe Thanksgiving, had a good one here, enjoyed the day, enjoyed some NFL games, enjoyed some turkey, enjoyed my family, those that were here, and yeah, it was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good day. So hopefully everybody's having a safe Black Friday. Hoping to get this out the day that I'm recording it. So if not, have a safe weekend. But anyway, yeah, a few things to talk about here. The really good news is that the YouTube channel is actually doing pretty well. We now have 38 subscribers, which I know compared to a lot of YouTube channels, that's nothing. But you got to realize about a week ago we had 30 or less, So thank you for those people who have subscribed to the YouTube channel, and hopefully more of you will. So spread the word and join up to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We released exclusively on YouTube last week the Legend of Sleepy Hollow episode of Tales from a Dark Realm, and that has the most views of anything we've ever released. It's got 256 views as of this recording, so that's pretty cool. That's a lot more views than the previous releases, because the DBB 150 that I released a few days before that has only 3 views on YouTube, so that is disappointing. But DBB tends to get listened to on the feed, and our actual releases seem to get attention on YouTube, and over the feed as well if we release them. But I haven't so far released The Legend of Sleepy Hollow over the podcast feed. At some point I probably will, but it's doing well on YouTube. I like to premiere those on YouTube first just to help build the channel, so we're continuing to do that. The last episode of Q Who that I released on YouTube actually has 43 views, so that's way up compared to what it was prior to that, because normally that only gets 5 or 6 views at most, and sometimes less than that. So it made me wonder for a while if anybody even wanted to hear Q Who, but I guess that's picking up a little bit. That's encouraging. So, yeah, I don't really pay that much attention to the analytics, but it is nice to see The Legend of Sleepy Hollow getting that many views, and it must have gotten some people's attention since we're now up to 38 subscribers. And I hold to what I said before, that if we get to 50 subscribers by Christmas, I'll do a video where you guys can see my ugly mug, if that's what you want to do. So I might actually do a video episode of DBB just to celebrate reaching 50 subscribers, which will be our first real milestone. That I'd like to see before Christmas. So if we can get there before Christmas, I will do a video. So spread the word if you want to see my ugly mug in one of these episodes as a video. So that might be quite fun for some people. I don't know. But at any rate, it is nice to know that that's doing well. And I've always wanted to do some kind of recording of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I wanted to adapt it and kind of do our own version and have it be a full cast audio. One of these days, hopefully we'll get around to doing that. It's something I've wanted to do since the very beginnings of Dream Realm Enterprises. I've always wanted to do The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and I kind of infused it slightly in our Robots Christmas special long ago called a SantaCon Carol. So I kind of mixed A Christmas Carol with The Legend of Sleepy Hollow in a funny sort of way, and that was the first foray into that. And I thought at that time, boy, I'd love to do. I'd really love to do an actual adaptation of A Christmas Carol, and I'd really love to do an adaptation of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. So maybe one of these days we'll get around to doing both legitimate adaptations for audio. So it could happen, especially if you guys let us know that that's what you want to hear. So obviously it wouldn't happen until next year at least, at the earliest. But that could be on the cards. I would love to do that. Both of those as part of a showcase or something. So you never know. It might happen. So there might be some erroneous noises in the background. Forgive me. I've got cats running around. I've got traffic pretty heavy on the road today because it's now the day after the holiday. So of course the traffic's going to pick up. I wanted to record this yesterday on Thanksgiving, but I never did find a moment to do it. So forgive me. I'm going to keep it relatively short today, though. I'm going to try to keep it around 10 minutes or so or less. So, I'm almost done here. But I just wanted to do that and touch base with you guys. And, let you know that The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is doing pretty well for us. It's probably our biggest release in quite some time. It's certainly our biggest YouTube release ever, and that's very encouraging. So thank you guys on YouTube for tuning in to our little reading of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which, if you haven't heard it, it's read by Paul R. Beasy, and it's really just an excerpt, what I consider the most exciting bit of the book. And he's reading it absolutely word for word from the book, and also giving you a little background information on the story. So I think it's a pretty interesting release. It runs about 35 minutes long, so it's not going to overtax your time, and hopefully you just get some fun listening to it. I think it came out pretty well. Paul did a fine job reading it, so you guys should check it out if you haven't yet. Go to YouTube and look it up, Legend of Sleepy Hollow, or JPR Guy, which is the YouTube channel, which is JPR me. JPR Guy is the YouTube channel, and you can find a link to it on our website, dreamrealmsite.com. If you can't find it on YouTube with a search, I'm sure you will manage it. At any rate, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for those new subscribers. Thank you for the subscribers who've been there with the channel from the beginning for a few years. It's we've been working for a while to sort of build that channel, but nothing's really done it until I came up with this horror anthology series. So suddenly there's some interest. So people like horror, I guess. So we will continue down that road. So there will be another episode coming up sometime within December of Tales from a Dark Realm. So look forward to that. I don't know what we're going to cover yet. I do want to do some Edgar Allan Poe stuff, so that might be the next one. And then get into some original stuff shortly after the new year. So yeah, that might be how things work, unless I get inspired and come up with a new story in the next couple of weeks. But sometime in December, you're going to get another one. But in the meantime, if you haven't, go listen to The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and let us know what you think. You can comment on YouTube, or you can send us an email at darkbuilding1@yahoo.com. So yeah, just let us know what you guys are thinking about all this stuff. And yeah, hopefully you are enjoying what you're hearing. The Robots of the Company holiday special is almost finished. Of course, it's recorded. I just did the special effects mix last week. And this coming week, I will hopefully get around to doing the music mix. And then somewhere in the middle of December, you'll get to hear that. So a little bit closer to Christmas. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So anyway, hope you guys stay safe this weekend. If you're going out shopping, looking for bargains for Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever in the heck you're shopping for, whatever day you choose, if you choose, then please be very careful, be very safe, be very happy, and be very thankful. For Thanksgiving, I was thankful for a lot of things, my family, my friends, and for you guys for listening. And yeah, it means a lot that you guys listen, so thanks so much. I am going to wrap it up now because we're hitting 10 minutes of recording time. So thank you guys again. You know the drill. Please stay tuned.
This program is copyright 2022, all rights reserved, and is brought to you by Dream Realm Enterprises, warping to new dimensions.